How do you expect to actually grow when you pretend to put in the work that you're supposed to do? If you keep telling yourself day in and day out that you think you're doing enough, or you're pretending like you're doing enough, when in reality you know that you're not, you know it's not enough to actually stretch whatever it is that you're trying to do out enough so that it can break down and grow again. And that doesn't just apply to muscles, that applies to life, that applies to business. Are you actually doing what you are supposed to do every day in order to grow? Or are you telling yourself that you're doing enough when in reality you're just lazy and don't want to succumb to the fact that you're not doing enough? And by continuing to telling yourself that you're doing enough every day and not changing the fact that you aren't doing enough and actually getting out there and doing what you're supposed to in order to get to that next level, you just think it's going to magically happen. You think it's going to magically appear one day that you double twice the size, that your business actually grew, or that your muscles are actually getting bigger. You're not eating enough calories. You're not putting enough hours into your business during the day to actually allow it to grow. You're not doing enough back-end work. There is nothing about pretending to grow that is actually going to help you get bigger in any circumstance. So stop telling yourself something that is false in an effort to comfort your reality. You're not doing enough. Do more. Solid day. Solid day. Haven't hit shoulders in a while. Felt good to get some blood in there, get those muscles pumping again. And it was a good Monday, you know. I felt very busy, and busy is always a good thing in business. Busy business means you're booming. I don't even know what I'm talking about. But having a business where you're constantly having to work at something, constantly something going on, there's always room to improve, and you having things to do is a great sign. It's a great sign. That's the best problem you could have is being busy while running a business. Because if you weren't, then that's a bad sign. It means nothing's happening. Nobody's coming to you. You're not having to put in any work, which means there's no demand. People don't need your help. And what I was trying to preach earlier is that one of my reels that I posted was, you will have a good business. You will do well in life. You will be successful in life once you realize that your sole purpose is to help others. That's all it is, okay? You could think of any job on the planet, right? The purpose of them paying you is the currency for you helping them with something, whether it's plumbing, whether it's a chef cooking your food, whether it's a teacher educating you, okay? You are helping somebody else either get better or not have to do something else. As in, you fixing their sink as a plumber means they don't have to do it, right? And they will pay you for helping them. It's as simple as that. So once you realize that everybody in this world will pay you just to be helpful, you can now create a business, and now you can market yourself, and now you have a skill. You have an actual skill that you can go and sell to somebody else, okay? And it's all about who needs the skill and how many people can you actually acquire at one time, right? So if you have a universal skill that everybody can learn and you can charge a certain price for it and you're actually good at it, you're going to be one wealthy person, right? It's all about that. Demand, right? Demand. All demand is how many people need it, okay? Right? There's always a high demand for some things. You have a high demand for food every day. That's why grocery stores do so well, right? Think about it. The more of something more people need, the higher in demand it is, okay? So one thing you can do, right, is try to find either a target audience that needs something that is in high demand, that is in low supply, right? Because if it's in low supply and high demand, then a lot of people are going to go to the supplier. That's where you can charge very high, right? I come from a blue collar background, okay? The blue collar days, right? Those people, they're going to do really well for themselves. Reason being, there's less and less of the blue-collar boys out there right now putting in work. So at one point, we went to a house, and even though I was doing landscape at the time, the guy was talking about an electrical fault. There's an electrical problem with something in his house, and he was complaining about the dude charging $100 an hour. Charging $100 an hour to come fix a couple wires. Reason being, nobody else could do it. Nobody else can do it. And in fact, that was the lowest quote. Because the demand for electricity in that guy's house was so high, and the supply for it is so low, meaning there's only so many people that can do it, you can charge whatever you want because it's a mandatory. What is he going to do? Not pay for the electrical and have no lights in his house? Or is he going to have to suck it up and pay whatever the cost is and get it fixed? Okay? And it's the same thing for your business, right? If there's a lot of people that are in need of a good coach, right? There might be a lot of coaches that suck, okay? People say, oh, the online fitness industry, coaching business is oversaturated. No, it's not. No, it's not. There's millions of people that need help, your help. And you've probably, only seen a couple hundred online coaches? Yeah, you're not thinking in big terms enough, okay? Anyways, there is a demand for quality coaches, good coaches, okay? But the supply is low because everybody just has it in their bio. So if you can be a genuinely badass coach, a great coach, then you are in high demand, okay? Meaning you can get as many clients as you want. It doesn't matter who else everybody else is. They're just going to go to you. So you need to learn how to be a really good coach, okay? Number 2, all right? When you are this really good coach and you build a name for yourself, you can charge the prices that you want to charge. Same thing with the electrical company, right? They know that they can get the job done, and you know that you can get the job done. They know nobody else is worth that person's time, and same with you going to your clients, your leads, the people you're trying to nurture, your audience. They know that you can get them results, and you will be the best coach that they can go with. So they're going to pay you whatever your cost is, as long as it's not unfucking reasonable, like $5,000 for coaching. Then you can start selling tickets. 1K, 2K. I know people selling 3K tickets, okay, up front. Just give them the cash. We'll work together 5-6 months. Bada bing, bada boom. Make that money, change the life. Simple as that. But it's all about building your demand, right? And being the highest supplier, being the best one in it. Okay, that's the difference. All right? As I was saying though, my business, okay? I personally have so much work to do. Like, the worst thing that happened to me, and a good friend of mine, my old mentor, he said, you need to pretend and understand that you are dumb. Don't act like you're smart. Don't act like you know everything. Understand you are stupid. And there are people and companies and other businesses that know way more than you do and have way more things built out. Because I'm still fresh, and that's the honest truth. And that's something I have to relay the message to a lot of other people, right? Is you actually are dumb. You don't know what you're talking about. And the minute you think that you do, you're going to limit yourself from learning more. You're going to think that you're the best in the game when really you're missing a ton of shit, right? Until you know you're the best in the game. You can prove it. Are you actually the best in the game? So don't be ignorant to getting better. And don't be arrogant to the fact that you can get better, or that you don't want to get better because you think there's no other way to grow. You're doing everything that you can be. You already know everything. You don't know shit. You don't know shit. And that's one of my problems that I'm going with, and I'm getting people to help me build a better business. I'm going to get people, a team built out to actually build a better business. Mind you, my guys, I have plenty of people. You guys see on my story all day long. $1,000 packages, $1,000 paid in full. People making $2,000 over the weekend, $3,500 weeks after being with me for only a month, right? Shout out my boy Gabe. He's about to crush the first 10K month in his first month with me, all right? I got Chris, okay? He's doing hella money, all right? He's about to crack his first 10K month with me as well. So I know that I can get results but I know I can do better. I know I can reach more people. I know there is a higher demand for a good service like mine. My problem is I'm not reaching enough or the correct amount of targeted audiences with my content, right? And I have to have better back-end systems built out, right? But I'm getting there, and it's all part of the process, okay? One thing you can't do though, yes, you don't know everything, but don't doubt the stuff that you do know, right? Understand that you got to this point for a reason. It's because you went and over again, trained and learned and went through trial and error to get this physique, right? You got this physique. If you're watching this and you're jacked, you have this physique for a reason. You know things that other people don't. Don't discredit yourself for the things and the places that got you here. You can still teach that to somebody else, right? The way you look can be the way somebody else's look. They might not get there the same way, but you know the basics to sculpt a program for them. And I know the basics to help you sculpt that program for them as well. I've worked with all kinds of people, fat to skinny, skinny to jacked, skinny fat to jacked. It doesn't matter, okay? It's all a certain amount of steps, and the biochemistry of the human is the same, right? You can't change the thermodynamics of the human body. It's all the same. You just have to critique it a little bit to certain things about a person, okay? It's the same thing with my business, right? I have to start tweaking a couple things. I have to start tweaking my audience so I can target the people I want to target. So that way I can build out better programs that specifically shoot directed missiles of improvement to my audience and to my clients in the one-on-one. Okay? So always room for improvement. But anyways, Killer Monday, smash shoulders. We hit Destination Dallas today. I needed to come here. Haven't been here in a little bit. I'm feeling good. All whole foods across the board. I'm not eating like shit, and mind is good. Mind is on bigger things. I can't get caught up on myself. I can never doubt yourself. I never doubt myself. The reason I got here is because I never doubted myself. I knew that if I just tried over and over again, that I would get here, and now I'm going to continue going. Okay, so never doubt yourself. There's always, end it with this. There's always room for improvement. There's never a time where you should settle for where you're at. It doesn't matter what you're doing or how well you think you're doing or how much you think you know. There's always more to do. There's always a bigger fish in the pond. There's always more people that know something that you don't and are waiting to share it with you. Okay? But look at where you're at. Look at the people who are ahead of you. And if that's even an option, then know that you're behind and that you can get better, okay? Don't be ignorant, don't be arrogant, and don't be stupid, okay? Become better always, 1% better every single day. Guys, we're looking pretty decent right now, but I gotta head home. It's like 10:30. I gotta go to bed. I gotta wake up early tomorrow. I got work. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Can't wait for all the content that's coming out. We have a ton of content coming out. Big things this year. January is our year. I'm starting Muay Thai again. I have to get in there again. I miss it. I miss it so much. I just want to fucking punch people in the face and get punched in the face and get better at fighting, because that's badass. Who doesn't like that, right? Anyways, I'm out of here. I got to go home, drink my protein, get some sleep, and fucking crush Tuesday, all right? 1BE forever, 1% better every day. Fucking love you guys. Thanks for coming to watch the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.